All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in the car. I don't know why I feel more comfortable doing these reviews from the car than I do anywhere else. But yo, House of the Dragon. The king is dead. The king is dead. And them low down dirty greens are stealing the throne. Yo, this episode was fire, man. And the queen that never was, the Red Queen. Shout out to Auntie Ray Ray. Auntie Ray's. And shout out to everybody that's a loyal dude. Like that the leader of the King's Guard who was like, look, I only answer to the king. I'm not gonna sit here and watch y'all do what y'all do. And then the one guy, the guys that were loyal to Rhaenyra, and the one guy who Christian Cole just ended up smashing his head into the thing, into the table and killing him, because the whole time the small council had plotted on taking the throne from Rhaenyra, man. This is wild. And this was a Rhaenyra and Daemon-less episode, and it was still really good. But it kind of like humanized Alicent a little bit for me in this episode, and let you be able to really see that she honored what her husband felt about his daughter, even though anybody else didn't care. Because like the small council, after they're doing all this, king died, they came down and told, the maid came down and told Alicent, the queen, that the king died, and they didn't let nobody else know. And they locked Auntie in her room so she wouldn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So Rhaenyra and Daemon, they already went back, to Dragonstone. So they were gonna come back later, so they weren't there. I was kind of hoping it'd be something like where they were gonna go back and the king died before they left, and like had the war jump off or something like that. But man, the setup that they do, the pre-preparation that they had, especially Otto, the hand of the king, and 1 foot, Littlefoot, Clubfoot, I think that's what they call them, Clubfoot, and all the stuff they had set up in order. Even old girl, the spy, the prostitute that was sleeping with Daemon, the way she set it up in order to kidnap Aegon, and how she's trying to make sure that Flea Bottom gets cleaned up. And and Otto Hightower actually not taking any of that out, that he left that there so that he would have his own spies. And then by the end, it felt like Alicent gave the okay for her dad to be taken out, man. Like, I don't know if it was for old girl who's the spy or her dad. I don't know which one she was saying yes to, but for some reason I feel like she just gave the okay for her dad to come out. And hold on, why do we even need that scene with the feet, yo? Like, this dude has a club foot and he has a foot fetish. So that's how Alicent pays him, is she takes off her socks, she shows her feet, and dude just rubs one out. You know what I'm saying? While she's displaying her feet. That was not needed. That was not needed. We didn't get to see Daemon hugging his kids. We don't get to see any like the wholesome moments, but you put that in there? That wasn't even in the book, bro. What was the point of that? That was just that moment, right? Man, we know episode 9s normally have a lot going on, but this whole setup to what we're gonna get from the war, what we're looking forward to, is just, bro, like they broke that mess like down, just watching how prepared the Greens were to just take over, and how fast they were able to do it, and to also be able to not make sure that Rhaenyra didn't hear anything about what was going on. I mean, even the people that tried to get out to her to get her news, you know what I'm saying? That one dude who we saw that was loyal to her ended up getting hung. You know what I'm saying? Even after they brought everybody in and told them to like bend the knee, and like there was 2 people taken off that wouldn't, and then he cowardly bent a knee, even if it was just to stay alive long enough to warn Rhaenyra. And then when he tried to escape, old Clubfoot saw him, and they ended up knocking him out of there, man. That's crazy to me, yo. This show to me is the best thing on TV for me personally. I know a lot of people will have different sayings about what's gonna go on with that. There's something else you might watch, you feel it's better, but nah, bro, this right here, to the point where George R.R. Martin even said that he wants to go back and scrap his Viserys and rewrite it so that it follows more how Patty led the character. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And you think that an episode without Daemon or Rhaenyra was going to be boring? Nah, man. Watching Alicent be torn and try to set up her son and set everything up her way on how she wanted to be done, and saying that, no, we're going to have Rhaenyra bend the knee, or, you know what I'm saying, we're going to capture her, we're not going to kill her. Her dad wouldn't want her dead. This is not what the king would want. And no sooner than the king's dead, they don't give a crap about what the king would have wanted. And her wanting to have a peaceful legacy and everything that goes on, but understanding that it could be war and her wanting to protect her kids and stuff like that, because she's already too far into what's going on. But understanding that her father didn't love her, that she was just a pawn on the table for her father. That conversation that they had when he was like, I just feel like I was your pawn or your chess piece or something like that. And it's like, but it led you to be queen. And it's just crazy. Aegon not even wanting to be king, but looking at what all the hoopla that comes with it when he's walking down. He's in that Targaryen garb, that black and red, and he's coming from up under the swords, and as he's looking and sees all the people cheering and stuff, and he holds up that sword and gets that crown put on his head, he looks to kind of accept it and like the admiration. It's not necessary that he wants to be king. It's about the admiration and adulation he gets. He likes being a popular person. The conversations with his brother and Christian Cole when they're talking about, you know, my brother doesn't deserve it. He doesn't even want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aegon's little brother being very similar to, you know what I'm saying, how Daemon, you know what I'm saying, was. I don't think Viserys even wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Daemon feels like, to me, like he would have been a better fit to be king. Rhaenyra seems like she's a better fit, you know what I'm saying, to rule more than what her dad was, because I feel like she's got both halves of what she needs. Like, you know what I'm saying, she's got that part of Daemon in her, she's got that part of her father in her that would make her, you know what I'm saying, a good ruler, in order also to, you know what I'm saying, battle against the tale of the Song Ice and Fire. So, man, it was just a really, really well put together episode. The brothers and how they look at things, you know what I'm saying, differently, and how the one brother who's always with, you know what I'm saying, Aegon, understands what type of king he's want to be and be like, he doesn't deserve this. The other brother that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, know what's going on and actually seeing what's going on. It looks like Aegon has bastards all over the place and got kids fighting each other for like his own entertainment, where they like sharpen their nails and grind down their teeth or sharpen their teeth or something like that to make them more formidable. Like that stuff is nuts. Aegon is gonna make a horrible, horrible king. But I mean, yo, I'm this episode was just so flipping good, and it has so many different aspects of what was going on, and just the sly movement of the Green Council in order to put that they already had everything in play without friggin' Alicent even knowing. It's like everything just clicked into motion, like you started a car and the engine just started running. Like everybody knew what to do. They had the gold divided, so they wouldn't have to worry about losing money. They had this going here, they had that going there. They had everything planned out for this exact moment, and she's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's gonna be nuts when Auntie gets to Rhaenyra and lets her know what's going on, because she ended up being snuck out by the one guard who didn't want, you know what I'm saying, anything. Like, he's like, man, this ain't gonna fly. Let me get you out of here and get you to safety. She's like, I just want my dragon. It's like, we don't have no time for that. They're like, and they were like getting everybody in the city to go to the dragon pits to see the coronation of the new king. And then she got there, she's looking at it, man. She got underneath the dragon pits and the beast beneath the boards. Y'all need to pay more attention, you know what I'm saying, to the little girl. Y'all need to pay more attention to her, because she be like Adam. She be calling stuff to the T. Beast beneath the boards, as she sprung up in full armor with that dragon and had them dead to rights. But looking at Aegon cowering behind his mother and her standing there waiting to take a full-on torch, you know what I'm saying, to protect their family. And you can see in Auntie's eyes that she recognized Alicent as a mom and knew what it was for women to be controlled by men. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she looked at, like, when they were having that conversation in the room, she was like, why wouldn't you want the throne? You know what I'm saying? Talking to Alicent, like, forget your dad, forget your sons, forget all of this. Why don't you deserve to be on the throne? You know? And that's dope. And the fact that she didn't, Dracarys, and just end the show right there, because the Greys had been gone, that'd have been the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? You could see that respect she had for Alicent, you know what I'm saying, as a mom, knowing that she had just lost, you know what I'm saying, her 2 kids, and didn't want that to go out that way. So now she flew off. Was an amazing scene, you know what I'm saying, with her dragon coming up from beneath, you know what I'm saying, the dragon pit. And she's 9 times out of 10 finna fly to Rhaenyra and let Rhaenyra know what's going on. So, hey, if this is how we jump off the Dance of Dragons, that was an awesome episode 9, and I can't wait to see what happens on the finale next week. I can't believe we're already at episode 10, yo. We're already at episode 10. Can y'all believe that? I feel like this went by way too quick. That was 10 weeks. 10 weeks of the House of the Dragon, yo. 10 friggin' weeks. 2 months, 2 weeks. 2 months already. Yo, I'm not ready for it to go. I'm really not. I don't know what I'm going to watch after this. I mean, I'm watching Bleach, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff here and there, but I don't know what I'm going to watch after this. I'm totally enthralled in this show. Me and Syndrome talk about it all the time, yo. Man, I can't wait. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode below. I enjoyed it. It's so much lore, so much different stuff going on. There's stuff out there saying that Aegon could probably be the Night King. Different stuff. I mean, it's so much stuff going on that we're gonna get into it when we do the season breakdown. We go over the whole season, and hopefully that's something that, like, me, Adam, a couple of guests, we can get into it and we can talk about the whole season of Game of Thrones. But until next episode, make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time we put up content. And as always, thank you for tuning in. Keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy out.